Hello and welcome to today's reading. This is another collective reading. The topic for today is, you know, just s- practice self love and surrender to the divine and see what happens. Just practice self love and surrender the rest to the divine. Okay, now from the Monology deck, before that, we have from the Monology deck we have, okay, so the first card is surrender to the divine. Wow, I mean, I had not seen a single card, trust you me. Wow, a time for healing, absolutely collective. If you were attracted towards this, then just practice self-love and surrender. See what happens. The magic will happen. Work through your fears. Yes, don't be scared. If you feel like, you know there are people who are probably pulling you down, if you want to step up, stand up for yourself, do that. If you're scared of something, just let go of the fear and surrender to the divine. I mean, it's a massive, massive sign. Confidence is the key to success. Yes, instead of being scared, be confident. And yeah, that's what the message is. Be confident instead of being scared of your situation, and the situation shall improve. Okay, now, okay, so from the everyday witches deck we have the death card, right? Ace of Pentacles, beautiful. All right, Six of Wands. I mean, you are a fantastic human being. It's already visible here. Wow, Nine of Pentacles. Yes, absolutely. Practice self love. This to me is a card of self love and self appreciation, and the magic that follows is this Nine of Pentacles. Anyways, we'll come to that. Okay, so here also we have first the Death card. So clearly you're going through transition and transformation. Page of Pentacles. Wow. Ace of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. Fantastic, fantastic collective. The Moon. Okay. We are coming to everything. The Fool. Great, great, great. Three of Cups. Awesome. Whoever you guys are, just awesome. Okay. Eight of Pentacles. Justice. Absolutely. Strength, yes. And the Empress, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, collective, whoever you guys are, I can see you guys are going through some major transformation. I mean, Death card coming from both the decks. I mean, it's a major sign that I just love it when, like, multiple tarot cards tend to give a very connected, or the same cards tend to come out, or multiple cards giving a very similar connected viewpoint, similar connected messages are being delivered. Now clearly, whoever you guys are, and if you were attracted towards this deck, I mean, surrender to the divine. The Monology thing, I hadn't seen, trust me, one bit. That's the message that I could hear. And I mean, that was a confirmation. The first card that came out was the surrender to the divine. I mean, what else can I say? You guys, collective, whoever is watching, seriously, you guys are going through some freaking major transformation, like life altering kind of transformation, where after this, you're probably already looking different. You don't like yourself. Whatever is happening is something that you just do not like. But trust me, try and embrace this Page of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles energy. Try and start moving ahead. Stop looking backwards and start moving forward. See, use your divine intervention and divine messages as the key, as the pole star, as the north star, and use those messages and start moving forward. Because I can clearly see some massive, massive changes. You're just going through the changes, but the massive success that is awaiting you. If you're feeling literally, exhausted, very fearful, like what might entail, the message is loud and clear. Just practice self love. What that does is, you know what? This Nine of Pentacles, this card to me, it embodies this whole concept of self love. See? She is sitting under this abundant fruit tree. She has got abundance in everything and she's just relaxing. Instead of fretting, freaking out, crying, cribbing, sobbing, complaining, just sit there, relax, chill, take a chill pill, and just practice self love. See, she is giving as much love as possible to her own self. That's the only message that this divine is giving. Just practice self love. Love yourself. See, once you practice self love and throw caution to the wind, whatever your intuition says, do it and throw caution to the wind, because the rest will be taken care of. You're very well guided with the fool's energy. Just do what you feel is right for you at this moment. But there is one shadow energy I can find here is the moon card, that you still, even after going through the transformation, this initial phases of transformation, we tend to have a very, very raw kind of energies, very raw and sensitive. You are probably having a very raw and sensitive energy, because it's just the new moon has just, we are just starting. Yesterday it was new moon and today we are starting all over again, right? It's the first day after that. So you're feeling very raw, very exposed, very sensitive. So what I will humbly suggest you, collective, is, there could be people around you who could emotionally try to manipulate you a little bit. So beware of those people, and also beware of your, our minds tend to play tricks and games with ourselves at times. So beware of that. Try to control your mind. If it wants to go haywire, just control that monkey mind, that no, 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 let me just do, you want to take a day off and maybe just soak yourself in some warm water and read a book, just the way she is doing. Just do it. If that's what you want to do, you want to splurge within your means, absolutely, then just do it. Be that fool. You want to start that new startup, you wanted to start that new business, you always wanted to practice some new hobby, find that extra time and start investing in yourself. Trust me, that will help you. Actually, maybe that hobby will become your next gig, side gig maybe, but that would start giving you some extra cash. Who knows? Somebody, if you just put up, these days people tend to put up their, very rough drawings. They are not the final ones, just the basic felt pen drawings, and people get a lot of appreciation. They go viral. Loads of things that are happening these days, that people are just using their basic drawings. And drawing is just an example. You could be singing. I can get a vibe of being very creative. You are probably very spiritual, creative, but you tend to freak out a lot. You are still, even now, I mean, in the near future, what I can say is you're going from strength to strength to such an extent that your mind will probably start playing game with yourself, that this can't be happening with me. But that's what the almighty, the universe, the spirit is telling me, that what, just take it slow, accept accept your situation and start moving ahead, and practice gratitude and self-love, and surrender. Whatever will happen. More gratitude, more celebration. I mean, once you start celebrating life, see this Three of Cups, start celebrating life. More you celebrate life, instead of freaking out, more you celebrate, more options, more options your in universe will give you to celebrate your life. More opportunities will come your way where you'll be able to celebrate your own life, your own success. More more happy you stay, happier you stay, happier you get. And I can clearly see, once you start getting into this, as I say, fake it till you make it. It's almost that initially, because I can clearly see you have this Eight of Swords energy where, I mean, you'll probably tell me, you know what, I am in so much of debt. I have barely this amount of money. How can I practice self love? Everything needs money, right? Or maybe I'm going through this, and this. How can I be so sure? That's what the universe is telling you, Once you learn to trust the higher power, once you start surrendering to the divine and love yourself, start staying happy with your own self. Especially as I go on saying the same thing, in this today's day and age, we have stopped loving our own selves. We are so caught up in different things, and we can no longer stay alone with our own selves in a meditative state. Once we practice doing that, we tend to grow a lot stronger emotionally and mentally as well. Now, the strength card. What this shows is, I can clearly see you're growing from strength to strength in your life. From one place to the other, you are just growing in life. Your strength, your vitality, these things are improving. I mean, big time that is improving in your life. You are now, I mean, you are going to become that strong person who can tame a lion. I mean, that person who tames a lion is a very, very strong person, a very strong lady. I mean, somebody, probably it's your sidekick, probably it's not probably, it's just a divine intervention, some magic happening in your life. Once you start believing in surrendering to the higher power, what that will give you is some magic, where your social position, wherever you are today, in a few months to a year and a half from now, you'll probably not be believing it now. You'll be like, yeah, what are you saying, what are you talking about? But trust you me, come back a year and a half, 2 years from now, you will be in a position which you won't be able to believe. I mean, today you won't be believing me. But trust me, I can see, once you learn to surrender, once you surrender to the higher power, once you start celebrating every single day and practicing self love, the magic will start happening. This to me is also a format of self love. See, she has sufficient amount, and whatever she has amongst those also, she is giving to the others. So even charity, donations, you don't need to have a lot of it. But whatever you have, if you just donate a little bit to those who do not have anything, that will give you a once we manage to do a little bit for those people who do not have, who are practically homeless on the streets, don't know what to eat, what they will get to eat, whether they will get to eat anything or not, those people, once we start, you know helping these people, being able to do something, some little thing for them, it gives us a lot of happiness. And that is also a form of practicing self love to my mind. So, what I can see is, once you start believing and surrendering, you believe in the divine intervention, divine power. I can see that. Once you surrender to the divine power, what will happen is, more of justice will happen, more just. I mean, I can see that there were situations where you felt like, why me? You probably even now you are in that situation, like, why me? Why did it had to happen to me? That answer will be there. More justice will be delivered once you start believing in the higher power. Once you start practicing more of gratitude and self love. I can, this empress energy. I mean, really, these are two things. I can see a lot of abundance coming, lot of status upliftment happening, and literally prosperity and abundance flowing in your life. I mean, you are getting a lot of recognition probably out of nowhere. You started a some kind of a social media page or a handle, and that somehow blew up. When people are making short videos and whatnot, and one becoming viral is all they need to gain the like overnight monetization, overnight money. People are making just one or two videos becoming viral. So just do one thing, please, for God's sake, listen to this divine messages that you're getting collective. If you were like attracted towards this file, this reading, then this was meant to find you. Once you start practicing gratitude, self-love, and submit, surrender to divine, and get into this three of cups energy, you will see a lot of things change. Your relationships are haywire, that you will find a better relationship. You'll find exactly what will serve you right, not something. If your past relationships were not serving you right, then they will go. You need to grow. Once you move ahead, once you progress, those things, those people who cannot grow with you, they will perish. That's the way of life. So collective, now if you have had some questions, the answers to those are, it's up to you. Yes, absolutely. I mean, it's up to you. Whatever happens to us, a lot of it is up to us. Once we surrender, once we believe, and the divine makes the path for all that. Get more information, absolutely, and let go. Yes, letting go of something that is not serving you is another way of letting the divine know that, you know what, now I am surrendering. It's up to you to do, to find what is right for me. So collective, I hope you have had some clarity. If you liked it, please hit the like button, share, subscribe. Namaste.